Hunted the Demon's Forge is a dark and twisted game. It's a fantasy shooter, is what I call it, really. When we set out to do it, we set out to make this kind of romp through a dungeon. And it's about two characters, Alara and Katic, that are decidedly different. So you have this, you can actually swap characters while you're playing, and you have that interaction and cooperative adventure. It's built on the Unreal Engine. It's cover-based action combat, and you know, that's the dynamic is that they have three combat states: ranged, melee, and then spells. And the spells are all shooting based. The story's dark and twisted, like I said. In the very beginning of the game, you know, you're going down to the town to just meet up with the mayor. They're swords for hire. They go down to the town, and the first thing they see is this villager just being thrown out a window, and then this creature comes and rips out his heart. And that's the very first image of the game. And then as you progress through, you find all the people have been taken. So as you progress through, you find out that it's a story of sacrifice, and there's this strange addiction to this liquid called slag. And it just kind of builds. It's a mystery. The liquid's called slag, and creatures seem to really desire it. And you as the player have the opportunity to drink it, and when you do, you get a huge amount of power. You almost turn into like the Hulk, if you want to think of it that way, you know. And when that happens, you're making a decision. They will have an impact as you play through the game, and you'll have to see what happens at the very end of the game. Because the characters are different, because she is more ranged based and has special skills in that, and he's more melee, the co-op becomes this co-op, but not together. Co-op at a distance. When they do things, they do them from apart. So she has spell like, you know, freezing guys and things like that, and he can smash them. And then he has levitation, where he can levitate guys further away from her and bring them up. One of the really cool things, the newer things that we did, was we took spells, where you could combine two spells in a spell link. We call it Battle Link. And that essentially is like, if you imagine a giant tripwire across in between the two characters, and as they walk, any enemies that get within it just take massive amount of damage. We say it's a true co-op because they complement each other, and the whole game is based on that idea. The fact that they have strengths and weaknesses, and the enemies have strengths and weaknesses, and the way that the enemies, there's a lot of strategy in how you attack the enemies, because she's not very good against melee guys, and he's not good against ranged guys. So you've got this constant balance, dance. There's online co-op, but we have a multiplayer mode that we haven't announced yet. So it should be announced very shortly, but it's really cool, and we're very excited about it. Just, you know, please look for Hunted, read the articles, come and try it, play it. Everybody that's played it's been very excited about it. We just did a public presentation recently, and the crowd was amazing. Just the response was awesome, and we really hope that everybody enjoys it and likes it as much as we do creating it.